Welcome back to video number 5 on campaign setup and optimization. Okay, before you actually set up your campaign, the most essential step you need to take now is you're gonna do your demographic research so that you can understand who your target audience really is. Okay, so you want to know whether your target audience is it more males or females, and what is the age group that your target audience is. Okay, let's say for example, let's say you're promoting an education scholarship offer. So you're gonna show to people from the age of between 18 to probably about 25 to 26, okay, or maybe to 30. But you do not want to show your education scholarship to people from age 40, in the 40s, in the 50s, or in the 60s. Okay, then that will be a mismatch of offer. So you need to do your demographic research to understand, and then you can write this specific ad copy to address your group, your target audience. So one of the step that I like to take is I like to create an avatar myself for that particular offer. So once you have avatar in mind, okay, then you know what is the kind of problems and what actually interests your target audience, and what kind of ad copy you can come up with that actually creates that kind of curiosity in them. Okay, so these are the 4 research tools I always use: Facebook Audience Insight, SimilarWeb, Quantcast, and Alexa. Okay, you can use either one of this, or you can compare database across all these different research tools. Okay, secondly, before you start setting up a Facebook campaign, okay, you're gonna create a fan page. Okay, I cannot stress enough on how important it is to make your fan page as unique and credible as possible. Okay, imagine if um, you are the one that you are the one that's seen the ad, okay, and then you drive, and then you're being forced to click to a fan page. Okay, when you reach the fan page is not well done. Okay, it seems that it takes a couple of minutes to set it up. In fact, it is really fast to set it up. It doesn't take much time, but you're gonna put in the effort and show your audience that, okay, you actually care for the page, and the page is credible. Okay, that will actually increase the conversion and click-through rate for your ad. Okay, once you have the fan page created, then you can set up your Facebook campaign. Okay, but before you set up a Facebook campaign, you gonna input your Facebook pixel into your um, network. Okay, into your CPN network. Okay, remember in the previous video I did mention that you have to input your Facebook pixel first before you start running any kind of campaign, because you want the pixel to actually collect the data. Okay, once you have any conversions, you want the pixel to actually collect the data, and then you can create a lookalike audience based on that pixel. Okay, so you're gonna test and make sure that you have the Facebook pixel set up properly. Okay, there is a Chrome add-on called Facebook Pixel Identifier or something like this along that line. Okay, let me see right here. Actually, I have it, but I just couldn't remember what is the name of the add-on. Okay, so it's called Facebook Pixel Helper. So if you install Facebook Pixel Helper on your Chrome, okay, when you hit the if you hit that URL, if there's any pixel installed on the URL, okay, this Facebook Pixel Helper will actually shows what pixel is being installed. Okay, so once you install the pixel, um, make sure you go to the page and check using this Facebook Pixel Helper that it is installed properly. Okay, once it is installed properly, okay, the next thing you do is you're gonna set up 3 different website conversion campaigns. Okay, there are many different objective campaigns. You have for page likes, you have for website clicks, you have for website conversions, you have for page post engagement. Okay, but the one I want you to use is website conversion objective. Okay, so what you do is set up 3 different website conversion objective campaign with 3 different angles to pre-sell the offer. Okay, so the 3 angles that you can get the 3 angles from the spy tools, from spying your competitors, or secondly you can go to Google and key in the keyword and then once you key in the keyword, there'll be advertising that comes out on the top and on the right hand side. So those are the landing pages that you can actually spy on as well, and then an idea what are the kind of angles that your competitors are using to sell the offer. Okay, and run the campaign on only desktop and mobile newsfeed. And for each ad set, okay, have a maximum of 2 to 3 interests, okay, so that you know, um, if let's say that particular ad set is not running, okay, then you know that the interest is not working well, then you know which is the interest that you shouldn't be inputting into the when you go into the next phase of optimization. Okay, and then lastly, let the ads run for 3 days without touching. There's a reason why you're gonna let the ads run for 3 days. That's because Facebook needs time to actually optimize your campaign, and then to show your ads to the audiences that it's most likely to take action. Okay, so if let's say you let it run for a day, then you're not giving Facebook enough time to actually understand who the target audience that they should be showing it to. Okay, so that is the initial phase for setting up a Facebook campaign. So once after 3 days, okay, you have let the ads run without touching anything. Okay, you can budget it at like $3 a day for each ad set. So you're running about $10 a day for 3 days. That will be $30. Okay, so once you have $30 worth of data, then they will move on to the next stage, which is optimization. For optimization, I like to split into 4 phases. So phase number 1, you're going to determine what's the average CPC for the 3 campaigns that you've ran with 3 different angles, and then close the ones with no conversion and CPC above the average. Okay, for example, for the 3 campaigns that I've run, for example, campaign A, the CPC is 20 cents. Okay, and then for campaign B, the CPC is 30 cents, and then for campaign C, the CPC is like 75 cents. Then obviously, for campaign number 3, okay, or campaign C, okay, the CPC is so much higher than the previous 2, so you're gonna off it immediately. Okay, and then move on to the next phase of optimization, which is to optimize based on interest, age, and gender. Okay, within Facebook data, you're able to break down based on age and gender to see which is the age group that gives you the best engagement, and what is the CPC for that age and gender. Okay, so um, let's say you have based on the previous example that I give. Okay, campaign A with 20 cents CPC, campaign B with 30 cents CPC, and campaign C, which we have off it with 75 cents CPC. So we will neglect campaign C for phase 2. Okay, so for phase 2 we'll look at campaign A and B. So campaign A is 20 cents and campaign B is 30 cents CPC. Okay, so taking these two into consideration, the average CPC between these two is 25 cents. Okay, so now when you look at the breakdown of age and gender, okay, any CPC that is above 25 cents, okay, you're gonna strip it off, you're gonna take it off. So for example, okay, in campaign A, okay, from age 18 to 24, the CPC is 21 cents. Okay, so you will remain you will remain running for 18 to 24 because it is within the average. Okay, then maybe 25 to 34, okay, the average CPC is 60 cents. Okay, then you know that for 25 to 34 years old, okay, the CPC is so much higher than average, then you're gonna take that off. So that's what I meant by optimize based on interest, age, and gender. Okay, and phase 3, okay, for phase 2, once you optimize for age and gender and interest, then you're gonna let the ads run again for 2 to 3 days. Okay, so that Google can optimize your ad and then show your ads to the right target audience. Okay, so after 3 days, then you move on to phase 3, which is to optimize based on placement. Okay, placement you can optimize based on desktop and mobile, and within mobile itself, you can optimize again based on iOS and Android. Again, look at the data that Facebook tells you and optimize accordingly based on the average CPC. Okay, because for a start, when you do not have any conversions, you're going to base everything on CPC. Okay, CPC, if your CPC is low enough, that's where you'll be able to make a profit out of the campaign. And lastly, once you let phase 3 runs for 2 to 3 days again after optimizing for base placement, then you move on to phase 4, which is to optimize based on region. Okay, most of the profitable offer that I'm running is based in USA, which is why I always optimize based on region. So you can optimize if let's say the particular region is not doing well, let's say in New York, okay, it's not doing well, then you're gonna take out New York in your targeting. Okay, and that is the last phase of optimization. Okay, so from phase 1 all the way to phase 4, it might take you from 7 to 10 days. Okay, usually in my case it takes about 8 to 10 days. Okay, because I'm more patient and I want to let Facebook show my ads from each phase to each phase. I actually wait 2 to 3 days so that I allow Facebook to actually optimize my ads, to show them to the right target audience before I make any judgment call on whether the age is not right or the placement is not right. Okay, so the first, from phase 1 to phase 4, you're basically collecting data from Facebook. Okay, so you let Facebook data tells you whether this campaign could be a winning one or a losing one. So once you reach phase 4, you more or less will have an idea whether you can keep on running for this campaign. Okay, if let's say in phase 4 you are still not getting a single conversion at all, then you probably have to close off the entire campaign. Okay, and usually from phase 1 to phase 4, the budget, usually for me, I budgeted about close to $100 to run in from phase 1 to phase 4. And you have to understand something: in CPM marketing, it is a numbers game. The more campaigns you launch, the higher chance it is for you to find a winning campaign. Okay, so don't take the $100 that you throw in. Let's say for example this campaign you think that it is a losing one. Okay, don't have that kind of mentality that you have just lost $100. No. Okay, you actually use the $100 to actually buy a set of data that which you can use later on if you are promoting in the same vertical. Okay, so with that said, I'll end video 5 on campaign setup optimization, and I'll see you in the last video, which is how you can scale to beyond $100 a day.